I had so many followers that right now I'm supposed to be at 100K. If I ain't get hated on by the Willets at one point in time, if I ain't get hated on by people who actually like Ant too much and then realize that me and Ant is just bidding on each other, don't hate each other, and was reporting my shit. And even comedians now, they hate that the fact that I drop a reel and will receive 10,000 on a slow day. It's really mad. I'm really upset that I'm getting 10,000 plus views on my videos and only between 100, 300 likes. And then when I'm in public, the same people that don't like my video, that don't heart it, be the same ones talking about they dying laughing at it. They can't stop watching. It's like people are scared to push the heart button because they're scared that other people gonna see that they like my shit.
People just be stingy with their likes. It's just they know that if they like your shit, if it's at 359, it's gonna be at 360, and that shit drives them fucking crazy. I swear to God.
What also irritates me is this: I have people like my best friend. I have people like the girl Millie that I've been around lately. I have people like Drip, other females that even Tia, my sister, Blue, and other females that I be around that are some beautiful women. And it's so many men out here that hate on me so much that they go in their DMs and be like, oh, you hanging around this nigga now? You a hoe. You know this nigga a bitch. They even try to send them the videos of what happened between me and Cut. Try to make them feel bad about being around me. Overall, I never understood the amount of hate that I received. A lot of these people don't know me, have never seen me. Even the people on this live who come over here and say certain things about me have never even been to this box. Because Hayling's been here. And one thing Hayling said is that I never expected for it to look like this.
Not at all. You got like a house setting in that motherfucker.
The sad part about this for the women out there that hate on me. If my box is so much of an uncomfortable spot and all this other shit, why would a woman trust to stay here with her children or be here with her children? A lot of you women, a lot of you have children. Out of all the places a lot of these women could go, why would they come here? Even if they're not coming here to stay, why would they bring their kids here to eat, to play, to do any of that shit? I always hated the amount of hate I got. I always hated that shit. Because it's a difference between bidding on me. There's a difference between bidding on me and being real. Let me, what happened? All right, Bust Move, this is what happened. All right, Bust Move, I'm be real with you because you know one thing I can't do with you is lie because you a real nigga too. Bust Move, I'm tired. For real, I'm tired of doing shows for people. I'm tired of hosting when people are not doing their jobs and I'm not receiving the money or the credit that these people receive. I'm tired of a lot of these bitch ass niggas hating on me. I watched a nigga in a band yesterday sneak diss me while he was on mic. And me had to keep my calm because not only of my career, my profession, and also because I don't want to get to the point they saying Lemon is the problem because you got so many people backing you that my career is hindered yet again. One thing that happened to me before is this. My hosting and my stand-up got halted because I started speaking out against the people that work at the doors and some promoters to the point that you didn't see them hosting or doing a lot of things. Throughout my career, I've been blackballed by a lot of people. Number one person that blackballed me most of all is DAVY RUFFIN. It was a lot of shows, projects, movies that I was supposed to be on and done that I could no longer be on because he don't want to work with me. The reason why Davy Ruffin overall hate me is for everybody who don't know. Me and Davy used to be cool. When I first started my comedy career, I went to Simon Says because Mikey took me to him because he was dealing with Mikey's cousin, Kate. Simon Says told me to holler at Davy. Davy seemed like a genuine person. Told me a lot of things to do, even to this day, that I use in my career. Davey used to do videos with this guy called Fat Draco. He would call himself Timon. He would call himself Puma. Puma found himself into some legal situations, even coming out that Puma supposed to be talking to the police. I'm not close to these people as other people are because you're not my friends. You're only co-workers, fellow comedians that I only know through Instagram. I didn't find out anything about what's going on with Puma until he was already locked up, and I'm still talking to him because he calling me from jail. But what people don't understand is, no matter what people said about Puma and the things he supposed to did, even when it consisted of the police, he was one of the people who actually gave me pointers on my stand-up, even in my Instagram videos. To the point, I don't know what the fuck is going on, nor do I care because you looked out for me. I don't know if this shit that's been said about you is a rumor or even is the truth. Or even is the truth. And Davey got mad at me because I ain't cut him off as fast as I should have. To me, that's a stupid reason for me and anybody to beef. Especially when the whole DMV been talking to me, even people outside DMV. I had a nigga Fat Boy, Red Grant, a lot of people who said they want me and need me and Davey to stop what the fuck we doing because they need us to do shit together because it's people that want us to do projects together with each other. But they think that it will actually be tight. To the point that it was one time I had an offer mode. I was so mad that I couldn't even present it today because I knew he wouldn't even listen. But even if I was to repeat this, motherfuckers be like, what? But the crazy part about it is, when it comes to Davey and me, Davey is one of them niggas, and I respect him when I see him. Ma'am actually hosted together Mochella at Howard Theater. If you see me and Davey up there on that stage, you'll never knew nothing was going on between us. We actually took pictures together, not just me and him, but me, him, and other people. To the point that I said, you know what? A lot of this shit in DMV got to stop. A lot of people was like, why the fuck you get on live with Ant? He talked about your kids, he talked about you, all this shit, right? The crazy part about it is when it comes to me and Ant, I took it for what it was at first. A bid and all that shit. Then after a while, I started feeling like shit got personal. I don't know if I allowed the Instagram or if it was actually Ant for me to believe that. But throughout that time, what was going on with me and Ant will always have side conversations, shit like that. And one thing I always said, and one thing the difference between me and other people in the DMV, I always give people their roses. Ant actually helped me when it comes to dealing with trolls, comments, and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? To the point that even if I was to make it to a bigger platform where people really do certain shit and say certain shit way worse than these people do, that I would be able to handle somewhat. Now, I always thought about this, and one thing a lot of people never thought about, I had to think about this. Why me, huh? Why me and why Craig gotta be part of your bed? Out of everybody you was going at they next at that time. Me and Craig are the two funniest, most underrated niggas in the DMV, son. Both of us supposed to be at 100K. We get put on DMV Scoop Hall, DMV Hoods and News, bro. The same videos we post on our page that we get between 500 to 1,000 likes, we get 7,000 likes and so many views on there.